Hey everyone, I recently read Air Awakens by Elise Cove and I came across something that really annoyed me. And I don't know, let's call it a pet peeve. It's bad female representation. You already know that's part of the reasons why I don't like chick lit, and definitely one of the reasons why love triangles annoy me so much. But let's talk about what happened here. So Air Awakens is this fantasy story about a world where there is magic and people use air and fire and things to do magic. It's not well explained what exactly happens, but the sorcerers are separate from the other people, and for some reason the people don't really like the sorcerers, so it's not a pressure thing or a respected thing to be, but more a feared thing. The story is told from the perspective of our female narrator, and she's young, she's a librarian, she's bookish, and yeah, she's like everyone else, normal. And then the prince gets home from battle because there's a big war in the north and he needs help, so everyone gets the librarians to find some sort of treatment. So that's how the story starts, and we see her very worried about the prince because she's kind of in love with the prince, has this crush on him, he's like the heartbreaker prince or whatever, and he caught her fall a few weeks back. That's like mainly the only interaction she had with him, because she's a librarian and young and he's a prince and you know the things. But anyway, so her notes help find the treatment for the prince. So the sorcerers reach out to her and say like, there's magic in you. And she's like, no, there's no magic. So the whole story is a lot about her being convinced by someone who's writing her notes and letters to pick up her training because it's dangerous if she doesn't. And then she starts her training and yeah, so forth. That part's what I really liked. Her representation is, although sometimes very stupid, but sort of realistic because she's young, she doesn't have all the information, she needs more information from older people and from teachers and guidance and things like that, so that's okay. So, of course, this new teacher and secret person who writes her is another man, and it's the other prince, the prince she actually saved, which was not the heartbreaker prince. So in the beginning she was really annoyed by this, but then of course she falls in love with him, which is also okay. This is also not bad. But then the book processes and all of a sudden we get 2-3 chapters where everything's like, what the hell just happened here? And that's the part that annoyed me. It may be a little spoilery for the romance that is going on, so if that's parts of the story that interest you and you don't want to get spoiled, better not watch this. But we have this chapter all of a sudden where she has her best friend she's grown up with in the library, which is of course a boy, and who has a crush on her, is madly in love with her, and yeah, for some reason she never knew, and all of a sudden he decides, oh, you might go away and I might never see you again, so I have to tell you this. And they spend this day together. And you always see her doubting what she's doing, but at the same time saying, well, I've been told my whole life that I should get a husband and I should marry, should settle down, and that's the right life for me, blah, blah, blah. And you can already tell that she's always unhappy. She doesn't like it. And she also mentions this. But what she also does is hang out with him the whole day. He's all over her the whole time, kisses her, holds her hand, and she's never stopping him. She's never pushing him away. She's always like, yeah, okay. And I really don't get that. Why does this woman who's been really sure of what's going on before and she's really sure that she doesn't like the guy have to do that? So we have a whole chapter of seeing him all over her. Then something else happens, and in the next chapter, for some reason, the heartbreaker prince shows up, who hasn't been part of the story really anymore, but yeah, he just shows up. And of course he remembers the librarian he caught falling months back. Yeah, that's realistic. And then he swoops her up to her rooms, and she's always like, what do I do here? And why does he look like that? And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? This is a non-explained and unnecessary chapter. It's just there to create a sort of love triangle drama thing with her being stupid and everybody pushes her around. I sometimes in those chapters had the feeling that she's like furniture, which the guys just pass on. And she's just standing there and letting it happen. And always worrying about, why does he look like that? What does he think? Seriously, at that part, she's pretty much fallen for the other guy already and doesn't want to be with any of the others and is pretty sure about that. So why do we have that chapter? That annoys me. It annoys me so much when you have a strong, good relationship or a strong, good love interest and a strong, good female story going on. Never mind the flaws the characters had before, and never mind the other flaws in the story. But why do you need to add drama and stupidity into your character, which is pretty good so far, and then just add that? And this totally annoyed me that I'm not sure if I want to continue the series. And at the end of the book, there was a preview for the second book. And I read that to see like what's going on. And I kid you not, it's a chapter that focuses on her having another love interest and the prince picking her up again and talking stupid nonsense. And she's all swoony again. Ooh, what the hell? Why? Why not concentrate on the story? Why not concentrate on the love interest with the other prince, with the real story that is going on, which is much more interesting than adding a guy here that makes her swoon and then adding a guy there that falls in love. Why does everyone have to fall in love with these people? That's not necessary for a good story, and I think it ruins a story instead of making it better and more interesting. So I rambled along a lot. What do you think? Do you like these kind of twists and turns when you see the female character who you liked before turn into like a stupid, dumb chip who's been treated like furniture? Or not? Let's talk about this. I know some of you like these series, so tell me if that bothered you as well. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.